Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and in this video we are going to be discussing more Evil Dead and the current state of the game, and I'm just going to tell you guys basically my opinion on what I think how the game is right now. And the question for this video is Evil Dead the game slowly dying due to horrible balance updates, lack of content, lack of communication from the devs? We're going to talk about it in this video, and then as always you guys drop your comments down below as well. So obviously when this game first came out, it was amazing. I'd never seen a game like this before with this type of concept where you can play as a whole, basically a demon army against a group of survivors that can actually fight back with the objectives, and it was actually really fun, and I really enjoyed this game when it first came out. And I know some people probably disagree with me on this, but when the game first came out, it was actually pretty balanced for what it was. A lot of Survivor mains didn't think it was balanced because, you know, they would pretty much run off solo and didn't really realize the amount of teamwork you need in this game. But a 4-man group of good survivors can actually be really strong to a demon. So that's why I always said it was pretty balanced as long as the survivors work together as a team. But I'm not here to argue in this video about, you know, demon mains, which side is stronger, survivor mains. Like, I don't know. I know you guys are going to argue about it in the comments anyway, but we're just going to go over the overall devs and as far as their content and stuff they are doing to the game. So for one, let's talk about the updates. They do balance updates. I don't know what kind of data they look at because some of these nerfs or buffs are very unnecessary and it just makes no sense. The first two balance updates, they actually buffed demons while nerfing survivors, and I don't know why they did it, honestly, because some of those buffs at the time were unnecessary. And then the future updates, you know, they nerfed demon, as well as nerfing some survivors and buffing a little bit of survivors, and nerfing the range weapon damage. And to me, their balancing with this update seems really random, and it doesn't make sense to me. Because one update, they actually increased the balance bar for the demons and the deadites, which was actually pretty cool. Now, the nerf to the possessions, I agreed with. I agreed that they needed to nerf the early spam possession and just leave that for Puppeteer. Puppeteer should be the only one able to do that early game, because he is the master of possession, obviously. But in that same update where they actually nerfed the early possession, they also nerfed the balance bar, which made it quite worse. And then this last update that just came out, I noticed they actually ruined some of the combos for the deadites as well. Now, I know the devs have actually a link to where you could guys post your feedback of what you want changes. I don't know how they really look at this. I feel like because there's more survivor players, obviously, you know, 4-1, I feel like more survivors will have feedback on demons than demons would have on survivor. Hence why survivor queues are probably so long, because no one wants to play demon as of right now. I feel like they really are pushing demons into the ground. And, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to just focus on the demons. You know, survivor mains, I get it too. You guys need some fixes as well. You need some buffs. Some characters are really weak and they do need changes. So I don't want you to think I'm one-sided on this. But this goes back to the devs and how, you know, I wish they had more communication with the community, do more Q&As so we can actually know what they're looking at, what they're trying to focus on. And I feel like they really don't think things through when they do something. So for example, the update, the Army of Darkness update, when they released the Castle Kandar map. The Castle Kandar map is actually amazing. That's my favorite map in the game. But they also added that exploration mode. And just goes to show you that they don't really think through stuff. They added in the exploration mode where you can freely explore maps as long as you want, with no time limit or objective. But they did not do it with any custom options. So it's like they released a new game mode. Like, here, you guys can join and explore any map you want, but you don't have options to pick the actual map you want to explore. You don't have options to actually turn off the deadites so you don't get attacked while trying to explore. And then you don't have the options to really do anything in the exploration game mode. It's pretty much random. You're pretty much in there by yourself fighting against an AI demon solo without your AI teammates. That's how I view it. Exploration mode, I feel like, was a big letdown. They could have definitely done that a lot better with more customized options as far as like choosing what map, you know, time limit, have you spawn in a certain type of demon, and just have more options for people to do. And that also leads me to like private matches. If you want to do private matches, there's no custom options for that as well. You can't choose the map, you can't choose the time limit, you can't choose the objective. You know, it's just, I feel like the devs did an amazing job with this game, but they did not think a lot of things through. And you could tell by the way they do these updates that they don't really think it through as well. I don't know if they really play this game. Like, I watched them, like, their dev streams where they have streamers play the game after the new update, and the streamers they have playing don't know nothing about the game, and it just makes it look so bad. So I think a roadmap or some type of feedback to the community of what they're actually looking into. I feel like a roadmap would really help because we would have something to look forward to. We know what they're actually working on. These devs are the type to just throw something last minute, like they'll release a post today saying, oh, new character coming tomorrow, and like no time to actually get hyped for it or prepare. And I don't know if that could bring people back to the game. And I know you guys love Evil Dead, you love the franchise, you do not want to see this game fail. I do not want to see this game fail, because I met a lot of cool people from this game. You know, you guys grew my channel really well, but I can't help but notice the player base is dying on both sides, Demon and Survivor. The game's either getting repetitive, it's getting boring. People do not want to sweat it out every game because the demons are nerfed to hell. Survivors don't want to deal with long queue times, they don't want to deal with bad solo teammates. The lack of game modes, the lack of objectives, the lack of discussion of new content down the road, which seems to be a declining player base and a low view count on Twitch. It seems like no one really wants to really play this game anymore until they do some really good fixes that can help out both sides and have people actually have fun. Because I feel like people forget that demons and survivors both need to have fun. It's not about one side being over the other. It's about both sides actually enjoying their time and having a good time. But do I think this game will last longevity-wise? Do I think it will last, 6 to a year from now? I do not think so. I think it's going to be pretty dead probably in the next, I'll give it like 6 months, depending on what content they do. Like even if they do a new demon and new survivor, without any new objectives or new game modes, I don't know how long that would keep people playing for, especially if they have the demons nerfed as well. Because if they release a new demon and he's pretty nerfed already, then I don't know how that's going to play out. But then again, there could be more balance updates, but I'm kind of worried that the future balance updates would make things worse by the way they're going. So we just have to wait and see. I'm not trying to shit talk the game. I'm just giving my opinion. Like I said, you guys can get your opinion in the comments below. Just don't get on me in the comments if my opinion is different from yours. I would just love to hear your voice on it. And also from a content creator standpoint, I feel like the content is very dull. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, the game just came out. It's been out for almost 3 months now, and all we got was a new map and like 2 new cosmetics. And I feel like that's not enough to keep people going, especially not this day and age. Back then, in the old gaming days, yes, but today, people need refresh content or they're just going to get bored or feel repetitive. And as a content creator, from my standpoint, it just sucks because I run out of video ideas after you cover everything, and you get everyone maxed out, high level, you play the game a lot, and there's nothing else to cover. So if they did like a roadmap or discuss future stuff they want to add, that'd be more content. But these devs don't really like to do these roadmaps or discuss what they're trying to add until like last second. But hopefully they can change that in the future. I'm holding up a little bit of hope. As of right now, I am not really playing Evil Dead anymore until they add something, refreshing. But hopefully everyone that's subbed to me for my Evil Dead videos, hopefully you guys stick around in case I do play other games or go back to Evil Dead. I want you guys to know I didn't give up on it completely. I'm just taking a little break from it and to see what they're going to do about it. And I'll keep you guys updated with the future updates that they do so you guys know the state of the game. But that's it for this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.